Hello, people. Welcome back to the closet. Today is an unfortunate day because today we are trashing a Christian rap album, specifically Sonshine by Swoope. It might be Swoopy. I don't really know how his name is pronounced. Neither do I really care. This album right here has a really nice album cover. It is honestly the entire reason that I listened to the album in the first place. I do that with a lot of music. I'm like, I see an album cover that's kind of cool, and I'm like, yeah, that's worth checking out. And then the actual album kind of sucks. And it's not that the album itself is bad. It's not that it overtly sucks in so many different ways. It just fails to leave a positive or memorable or lasting impression in any good way. The beats are mid. The bars oftentimes are a little bit cringe. They're never cool. They try to be playful and fun at times with a lot of puns, and they just don't really ever go over well. Lastly, and very importantly, the reason that I've never listened to any other Swoope projects after this one is because his voice and his presence and his rapping ability are just absolutely, like, very unappealing. To me, they're just very unappealing. Yes, he does have some charisma and some goofiness, but it always just sounds kind of half-baked and just kind of lame. Like, he doesn't go beyond, like, this kind of cringy persona that is already kind of a staple of Christian rap music, and it's just really unfortunate that he can't break out of that or bring anything new to the table. It's like he has the vibe of somebody who's hosting a party that is a self-proclaimed really cool party with really cool people and it's really fun, but he is kind of like sort of like just keeps playing up the image that it is a fun party and that it is a cool party and that you want to be at this party, but the party itself is just really kind of lame. It's sad because whenever a beat does start to sound kind of good, like on TNSK or You Got Me, like, it's like he gets in the way of his own beats because his presence is just kind of bad. Like, he's not selling it. Like, he's trying to be kind of quirky and charismatic, and it's just an awkward performance that just doesn't sound cool or likable. And it just kind of sinks the music and just kind of sinks the songs. Even when the production on this album isn't terrible, but most of it is like pretty mid. I'm going all over the place, but this whole project just reeks of midness. And I really want to stop talking about it because I've been talking about it a lot. I haven't been talking about it that long. This isn't going to be that long of a video, but there's really just not much to talk about. The album sort of is better when it's going in a more serious direction, like when he's talking about racism or like police brutality on songs like TNSK or Black Boy. But like, you know, it's a little bit better he's dealing with serious issues, but just like most of the album is supposed to be very fun and playful, and it's kind of questionable why he even is getting into this serious content on an album that otherwise just sounds very like flexy. And I mean, there's literally a song on the album called Flex. Like, it's like he's just like, I'm trying to have a good time, and that's the vibe. That's just the general sunny vibe of the album. It's called Sonshine, but like, it's just not very fun, and I don't really like it. And I'm giving it a 2 stars out of 5. I'm not a fan of this one. I'm not a fan of this guy. I mean, it feels really bad to review like this extremely obscure like Christian rapper and this extremely obscure album, even though I think it is his most popular album, just to like trash something this small. Like, what's the point of, like, I understand the point of music criticism, like building something up that people haven't heard of, but why would you trash something that people haven't heard? It's just because I'm reviewing these from a list, and I reviewed this album just randomly when I used to do my reviews on paper in little notebooks, and it's just time for me to review it on the channel. Next, I'm going to be reviewing the new Owl City album. Stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great rest of your day.